Hey guys, welcome back to Games Roll, and we're here with another Stanley Parable! Yes! Okay. So, last time we had the happy ending.
What could it
Shut
mean?
up! We know this, we know this, we know
Stanley
this!
decided to go to the meeting room.
No, I
Perhaps
didn't.
he had simply missed a memo.
Memo. Let's go this way. No, da 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 da.
When Stanley came to a set of two
No!
open doors,
Right
he
door!
entered the
Right
door.
door!
This was not the correct way to the
No, it
meeting
wasn't.
room,
Shut
and
up.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, just to admire it. I want to admire it. I want to admire it a lot. I love admiring room. Oh, it's a sexy room.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this
It's a box!
beautifully constructed
I
room.
want a coffee.
Stanley
Well.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Okay, that's enough of that.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door. And no. That's this place
Stanley
again.
was so bad at following directions.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
incredible he
sure.
wasn't
Sure.
5 years ago.
Yes, we know. I'm just gonna wait and go to completely to the other side this time.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No, the right
I'm
foot.
not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Okay.
but the fact is that the story has been
What
about
happens if I jump
nothing
down
but
there?
you all this time. There's
What if I
someone
jump
you've been
down there and
neglecting,
die?
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision.
What happens if
by
I jump down
yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who's her?
She's been waiting.
Who's been waiting? Who's her? Don't like to look at that door. Hello? Ah! Oh,
That's her, Stanley.
that scared the
You
crap
need
out
to
of
be the
me.
one to do this. To reach out to her. If you... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
I'm sorry.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Ha!
Wait a second.
Free will.
Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
Why had I not
What's going to
noticed
believe?
it sooner? You're not
What?
Stanley. You're
I'm-
a real person.
I'm a real
I
person.
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making
No.
in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend
I love the
years
whole 50s
helping
thing
improve
going on
the
here.
quality of life for citizens of
He's letting a
impoverished
child
third-world
smoke.
nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice will you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
My gosh. Is it 4:30? I'm meant to be having a back sack and crack. Okay.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is
The
the
hell?
best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the
Cheers for
feeling
that,
should
yeah.
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah,
Whoa.
welcome back.
There's
You may
stuff
have
in here now.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Back this way. La 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 la. What are we doing now? What are we doing?
Now that we
Oh,
know
no!
the choices
I can't jump!
we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Ah, what's going on?
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. So now what? I gotta go back the way I came. Okay. That's cool. Oh, this game is so funny. I love it.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Done right. Ha ha!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
The doors were like, everything's, whoa, what the hell's going on? This is awesome. Love it. Back here again. No? I don't. Okay.
Oh, it's
What
ruined.
the
I
hell?
can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
I'm
Why?
sorry.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I
Yes.
go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To
No.
willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have
No.
to.
No, you don't.
I have to.
No, you don't. Oh! What's going on? Ah! Can I move? Can I move? Oh my goodness, what's going on?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm
What,
sorry.
did you think that would be funny? You
Yes.
just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
No.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard
What happened there?
to behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
back
2
in here
open
again.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll do what he says. Oh, it's closed behind me. Now what's going on?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh no, the broom closet won't open. Oh, the game has changed.
Coming to a staircase,
I can't go down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, this is weird. It's all changed. It's all changed. What now? The office has changed.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
This
Surely
is different.
behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out.
Let's do it.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Blah blah blah. I can't remember what it was called. Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Okay.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Night Shark
Please
115.
speak the code into the receiver.
Night
Otherwise we can't get on with the
115.
story. This is a crucial step.
Blah 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 blah. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single
I can't
thing, for your
speak.
respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means
Just
to
open the
take a
door for
story
me.
seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you
Cannot
coward.
speak.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh my god.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
Stanley.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening?
Thank you
to
for
me?
playing the Stanley Parable. Was that it?
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
It broke the
Stanley,
game.
this is important.
Credits? I don't think it's the end. I don't think it's the end. I think he's messing with me.
You understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
I don't think. I do not think. I think the game's messing with me again. I don't know.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Is the game messing with me again? I don't know.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
He sounds so disheartened. Like, oh, no.
Take as much time as you need.
Okay. I guess that was the end of that bit. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching another one of my Stanley parables. There is so many of these, it's going to be so funny. Okay, guys. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye! Whoop.